Released in 1986 and from Dark Star, a Vinegar Syndrome partner label, is fair game. Ozploitation at its best. Now, I do love a good bit of ozploitation, and as I jumped into this movie, wasn't quite sure what I was going to get because I only checked out the quick trailer and I really kind of liked what I saw. This is all about Jessica, a woman that owns an animal sanctuary in Australia. She's just happy, just pottering along with her life, dealing with things until she starts to notice that there are tracks on her land, there are spent bullet cartridges, and then she bumps into a trio of really terrible hunters.
Snap! Gotcha!
Who are just, killing, taking animals from her land, and she's really unhappy about that. There's a kind of antagonistic relationship there right from the start, and they drive this humongous car, van, flatbed that has a really interesting design about it. It's not like an actual car, it's designed to look like an animal. There's put these kind of roars and animalistic noises into the engine whenever it gets revved to create a kind of terrifying effect, and it works really well. And we basically have these characters, which is the core group cast, constantly bumping into each other and constantly raising the stakes of antagonising one another until at the end it's going to come to a bloody finale. I really liked Fair Game. I thought the character of Jessica was really good. She was a woman who was alone in the outback, who understood the threat of these men but didn't shy away from it. She quite often tackles it head on, which isn't always the best idea, but she does it anyway. She ends up in some vulnerable situations and you're genuinely worried for what's going to happen to her.
I always said he had lead in his pencil.
Very amused.
Hang on. Come back. Why don't you hang around for a while?
And the three guys seem to be almost playful in their terrible machinations, but you're always wary that it could turn from something playfully mean into something just plain terrifying for this character. And it does near the end when things really kind of ramp up and these guys are just deserve what they get.
Don't think you can scare me with your sick pranks either.
Pranks?
My utility? The dead kangaroo?
What's the matter? Didn't he have a driver's license?
But I loved the kind of look and the playfulness of Fair Game. There was characters that I hated the trio of guys. I loved Jessica, the main character. I thought she was fantastic. I loved the look of the car, the way it's kind of done up as an animal, as an entity of its own was pretty terrific. The idea of these hunters and prey are just all the way through the movie. Even the van that they store all their captured animals in has a design of jaws on the back of it. Everything about these men are just terrible people, and you're kind of watching our heroine try to battle against them. There are plenty of action set pieces as well, which are really fun to see. There's a moment where they just stumble across Jessica driving her car and decide to terrorise her just because, no particular reason. We've got one car climbing out in the front of his vehicle, one of his friends messing with him, almost throwing him off just for the sake of it, him jumping onto her car. There's like great car chases. There's great foot chases. There is a threat at night as these people are really hunting her at certain points, and it was such a fun and quick ride. 90 minutes, pure joy, just entertaining. Sometimes you want that. This is one of those movies that makes me a little bit wary, a little bit worried for it, because I think it's going to fall into the ether. Not a lot of people are going to take note of this terrific movie, and I would highly recommend it. It's thrilling, it's impactful, it's exciting, you're genuinely worried for the characters, there's some great action set pieces, and then when we get to the finale, it's almost like a more lethal game of Home Alone, with which I will say no more than that, but man, it just gets really kind of fun once Jessica's pushed way too much to the end. I thought Fair Game was terrific entertainment. I thought it was brilliant. I'm really happy I picked it up. It was everything I hoped it was going to be. I hope people don't miss out on this one because it's really fun. If you picked it up, if you've seen it, are you going to pick it up? Let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on it. At least check out the trailer, see what you think. There is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. Don't forget to hit this button with a like because it helps somehow. And in the description box below are links to the Patreon, the membership program, manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me, and that's greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Man v Film.